To quote one, I think, Kyra, let's get this party started. Welcome to Awards Chapel, the final chapel of the school year. There we I know, mixed emotions, mixed emotions. Kind of good, kind of bad. Yeah, that's right. All right, we're going to start with just a couple of brief announcements, and then we will get into it. Mrs. Buchholz. on the note of finals next week, make sure you go get your exam tickets from Mr. Gagatam. Grab them, hold on to them, don't lose them. All right. We will now continue with Awards Chapel, and staff will go by the order that Mrs. Buchholz sent out in the staff memo. So we will just let it flow. We'll start with cafeteria, and we'll let it flow naturally.
All right, good morning. Happy to be here. Mrs. Baptist wanted to be here, but somebody's got to make some pizza for you guys, so, and we'll try to make it snappy so we can get over there and have lunch. So there are, I don't know what awards have been done in the past, since this is my first year, but we're just going to give it a whirl. We have 3 different awards, and we'll start with the Songbird Award. So, this individual, there are a lot of people who sing. We are serenaded quite frequently in the cafeteria. Some better than others, but that's okay. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord. Anyway, and then, even though there are a lot of people who sing, this one individual is consistently, almost from the time they clock in until they clock out. Any clue who that might be? Delise. Says Delise is right, what she said, is awarded this certificate of recognition as the 2022-2023 Wisconsin Academy Cafeteria Songbird Award for her constant singing, positive attitude, and respect she shows to others. Thank you. All right, Mr. Lee's here for moral support. All right, the next one is what I'm calling the Positivity Award. This individual is awarded this certificate of recognition as the 2022-2023 Wisconsin Academy Cafeteria Positivity Award for his consistent positivity, respect, willingness to help, and thoughtfulness towards others. Now, there are many people who, this could apply to, but there's one, as we're kind of discussing things, just kind of stood out, and that would be Hey Say. And when Hey Say doesn't come in singing, it's like, uh-oh, something's wrong. So we got to check in, make sure that he's good to go. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good job. All right, and the last one is the Food Services Worker of the Year Award. And I will have to say that, I apologize, because this must have been a shared document. So I am not the business manager, so we'll have to get this one printed off later. Anyway, it says, for this individual, we salute your unwavering commitment to outstanding personal performance. Your punctuality, attention to detail, flexibility, teamwork, and loyalty are an asset to our food services program. Thank you for your commitment to excellence. So one of the things that we look for is for people who are going to be on task, on time, and who are going to be on task, and who don't have to be, reminded frequently to do this, do that. And this individual will come and ask, what can I do next? And there are several of you who do that, and we appreciate that. This individual consistently is either asking what can be done next, or they will just go and look for stuff to be done. And so they're all over the place. And this also comes with a gift certificate. And the Cafeteria Worker of the Year, Adriana. She's not here? Punctuality. All right, well, I'll tell you what, anyway, thank her, congratulate her later, and I'll get this signed. So, to all the cafeteria workers, collectively, we just want to thank every single one of you. We try to remind you how much we appreciate you guys. You guys have had a lot of change this year. A lot of adults have come in and out this year. And one of them is Mr. Lee. I want to thank Mr. Lee for taking a year of his time. And of course, there was Miss Hannah, and there was Mrs. Gagatum, and then there was Mrs. Ziesmer, and there was Mrs. I'm missing somebody, Sarmina, and also I think Dean Foreman was even in there for a little bit. So everyone pitched in to help. So thank you guys. We couldn't do what we do without you. So.
Thank you, Mr. Carter. I would like to invite the principal here to come forward. This plaque of appreciation is presented to Mr. Daniel Lee. He stayed here for a year, for the whole school year, to make our cafeteria, function well. So we would like to present this plaque of appreciation and the gift card as well. Thank you, Daniel. I think Daniel is going to proceed his degree on college. That's why we would like to recognize his accomplishment and participation in the work here. And I hope he will not hesitate to come back here and apply at Wisconsin Academy if there's a need later on. Okay? Thank you. God bless you.
Are there other work supervisors? Mrs. Snyder.
Joshua Case, will you come up, please? We want to thank Joshua for working and cleaning the ad building, keeping us disinfected and taking the trash out and trying to help us to stay healthy. And this says to Joshua Case, in grateful recognition for your commitment in helping keep Wisconsin Academy representing godly cleanliness. Thank you. Okay, I need Grace, Naomi, and Lamar, please. I'll come up at the same time. Stand over here. Not only do they get to clean the ad building, but we also get to clean the gym. And because of COVID, the showers in the gym did need a lot of care, and the soft water didn't work real well. So anyway, we had a lot to clean up and to make it usable. The women's and the men's shower rooms were definitely in need of help. And they were, in a word, 3 words, worse than awful condition. And I don't know, and y'all can't tell, but does anyone know what this is? Y'all can't tell. You got it. That's it. Well, this stone is formed very quickly, and it doesn't have crystals in it. So we can use to clean porcelain, and it doesn't scratch it, at least most of the time. We used over 50 of these to clean the showers and the toilets. But we couldn't get all the showers completely clean, so we had to call Mr. Shaw in and ask him to use his gas mask and strong chemicals to work on the shower, and he got most of it off, and so we're very grateful. Now, when my Montana grandkids, when we had a worse than awful job to do, they would say, "Man, Pop, that is grody." And they were hoping to get out of this very unpleasant task. And so grody means it's 10 times worse than a worse than awful job. So these showers were grody. And I just want to say I appreciate your good attitude, your determination to apply principles to do whatever is good and to do it with all your might. And just for a record, yesterday we finished the men's and women's faculty shower rooms in the gym, and so we're excited they're all done. Now, while we are in heaven over the 1,000 years or millennium, and we're getting ready for the great white throne judgment in Revelation 20:11, I would venture to say that y'all would be very capable of cleaning showers, but I'm guessing there aren't any showers in heaven. but you would do a better than good job. I just want to. I just want to say thank you for a job well done, and may the Lord richly bless you and all your activities from now on, and please don't forget to spend time with the Lord each day. Grace, thank you.
All right. We salute your unwavering commitment to outstanding personal performance. Our achievements are shaped by the strength of foundations we set. Thank you for your commitment to excellence, defining our vision of excellence. To Marlene Rodriguez.
I would like to honor a worker that I've had for the last 2 years. He has been a wonderful worker, very creative in finding things to do if he's finished, creating some very nice bulletin boards, keeping the classroom mostly vacuumed when he can. So I want to thank you, William. You've been an excellent worker. It's been great to have you as a worker, a student, and a friend. So we have a book and a bookmark for you. Thank you, William.
I'm presenting this award on behalf of Mr. Buchholz, who is not able to be here today. But he wanted to show his appreciation for one student who was not his worker, but who put in probably 15 to 20 hours of just volunteer service time, and that is Raphael. And don't forget to get your service hours for that. Okay, are there any other service, or any other workers? Yeah.
All right, can Beth Ziesmer and Leigh Makahue come up, please? So this is the award for custodial awesomeness with a smile. These two worked really hard to keep the women's dorm clean, and also did the extra mile when it was Music Fest and we had to have a lot of extra bunk beds. So they put a bunch together and now we're taking them all down. So, and they're doing it with a smile, little grumbling. So we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Good morning. So, in the women's dorm, we have Dean's List. And the expectations to be on Dean's List is a class attendance grade of B or higher. Core grade average must be B or higher. Your average room check score must be 8 or higher. No dress code violations. And no study hall, bedtime violations, or any other kind of violations. And also dorm citizenship. So if you had a low score, if there was something that you did exemplary in the dorm, like maybe went beyond helping another student in the dorm, or maybe cleaning the kitchenette when it was about to be closed for 24 hours, they got actually credit for that. And the majority of the women in our dorm had all been on the Dean's List the majority of the time, but there were 3 women who were on the Dean's List the entire school year. Donna Calendris, Marlene Rodriguez, and Beth Seesmer. And I just want to mention that on the certificate, I have here, doing ordinary things in an extraordinary way will assure you of an extraordinary future.
Okay. Okay. It is now time for the teachers to present their awards.
Okay, time for the English awards. Woo! I mean, there were some really close categories here, so it was tough. It was really tough. The first award that I do want to give, though, I actually consider it one of my most important awards because it's my most improved award. And it's not necessarily it's not about necessarily the highest grade in the class, but it's about the person that I think has worked the hardest and has just grown and grown in leaps and bounds, and who I can just tell has put incredible effort and hard work, and I have just seen that person grow. So I have an award for that, for most improvement in English. And by the way, if you do get an English award from me, you can choose a little happy goodie thing here from this bag behind me. So just do that on your own. But my most improvement in English language arts for amazing and great work and improvement, and just keep up the good work, goes to Sael Marquez. All right, so the next one, I'm gonna go to my freshman class, and I kid you not, I have 2 people with the exact same top high score, so I have to give 2 awards. So these 2 people are neck and neck, and this class is giving me a run for my money. They are doing really well. So I am very, very proud to give a Star Student Award in Freshman English for their exemplary English performance to Renee Mendez and Seth Gagatum. All right, same story happening in English too. So, like neck and neck. Why are you laughing. All right, so these next two, again, there wasn't a clear differentiated leader, so I had to give it to the top two. So exemplary English performance, and by the way, thank you, because one of these people, you know who you are, and everyone else will as well, is a great grammar policeman, so keep up the good work. So congratulations to Preston Carter and Elizabeth Rios Sanchez. All right, in English 3 American Literature, there's actually a front runner, so. Because somebody actually takes advantage of all the little extra things that can come your way, you know. So this person's worked really, really hard. There's a lot of really people that work hard in that class, but this person has soared and done really well. So I have an award for exemplary English performance in American literature, which is not an easy class, to Kenneth Miranda. All right, now getting to my senior awards, I have a couple, and one, I'll say one here to the end, but I have one actually that's a little different. It's actually, it's a different kind of creative award, interpretive award. And I'm actually combining this not only with English, but also with drama. And we're gonna be graduating this person, but I wanted to, on behalf of me, for English, as well as on behalf of Mr. Edge as well, we're gonna miss this person for his stellar oral interpretation in the dramatic arts, English literature. Nobody can do a Winston Churchill like this guy. William Ramos. So if you want him to give an acceptance speech later, you should have him do that, you know.
My fellow students, it has been an honor attending this school with you over these past 2 years.
That wasn't Winston Churchill, by the way. You guys have to figure out which one that one was. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. All right, and then finally, for my last English award, this also is a clear front runner in my senior English class. This student, over the last few years, I've just had the honor to be this student's teacher. She has soared in writing ability, and it's been amazing to watch her grow in all of her academic performance. But for exemplary English performance in 12th grade British literature, Lali Rios Sanchez. Thank you.
Tis I, the Chatmaster. Just kidding, Mr. Chapman. Kind of embraced that nickname. All right, so I have a few awards here. Most of them are for best in class. I was looking at strictly grades, and this is the people who had the highest grades as of around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. So in earth science, the person with the highest score is Brendan Soderberg. in probably the hardest class for me this year, which was biology, that is Abigail Gardner, AKA Gail. We call her Gail, not Abby, Gail. She did work hard for that. All right, in chemistry, this was actually one of the closer ones. There were two that were very, very close, and I am proud to announce that Lamar Taylor is the highest scorer in chemistry. Chemistry is not hard. Just put you can just sleep, honestly. It's pretty easy. Do not listen to him. That is not the case. And how many of you are struggling with our current topic right now? All right, in our senior level classes, I teach too, anatomy and physiology as well as physics. Both these are definitely upper level courses as we get into the nitty gritty of various topics. And in anatomy and physiology, the highest scoring student is Lolly Rio Sanchez. All right, and in all honesty, probably the hardest class you will ever take in high school if you choose to do so, for its conceptual thinking, critical thinking, and it's hard to wrap around in physics. All four guys are phenomenal. Every single one of them has high scores, but there was a clear winner, Sebastian Mora. All right, and my final award, this is for students in all of my classes. This is the student I have seen improve the most throughout the course of the school year, so I'm not actually looking at their final grade. I want to see, how hard did you struggle with at the beginning of the school year? How well are you doing now? I want to look at the most improved student. And the most improved student throughout all of my science courses is Kylie Schroeder.
Okay. I'm actually here this year. Hey, that was worth it. Last year I took a personal day to go visit Mrs. Baptist, and worked out really well for me. So I missed awards chapel, but yeah, I don't regret that. But I am here this year, and I have 5 awards, 4 of them for outstanding math students. So we're going to start with Algebra 1. It was very close. I had to look back at the second quarter, so first semester grades, and there is a clear winner, Seth Gagata. In geometry class, you guys already know, the most outstanding math student is Preston Garrett. Some good students back in the AV club back there. Okay, this is for Algebra 2. This one was also very close, but between the 2 semesters, it's Kenneth Miranda. Pre-calculus, also a fun class. Not too hard, pretty easy, right? A lot of good grades. This is the highest grade From first semester and this semester, Sebastian Mora. And this last award was very important, Most Improved Math Student. I looked at second quarter, so first semester grades, who improved the most from the end of the first semester till now. In all my classes, there was a clear winner, Braxton Schrader.
I have several academic achievement awards to give out today for my social studies and physical education classes. Now, the first student I named for each class is the runner-up award, and so I'll ask those students just to stand. And the second student I named can come up and get the reward. So the first class I'd like to recognize is physical education. This is for the whole year as far as attendance, participation, sportsmanship, and helping me when needed. Several students did well, but the two to be recognized for runner-up, there's one to be recognized for runner-up, and that is Levi Redden. So Levi, stand. Stand, no, stand. Just stand. Just stand. Levi got a 98.5%. And the winner of the Academic Achievement Award, though for PE, with a 99% for the whole year is Seth Gagatum. Now for World Geography. Now there's two runner-ups for World Geography. This was very tight. Mr. Baptist was mentioning about a lot of the, and Mrs. Lawrence about how tight it was, but this was also very, very tight. There were two runner-ups with 98.5% for the whole year. So please stand, Preston Garrett and Renee Mendez. And with a 99.5% for the year, the winner of the World Geography Academic Achievement Award is Seth Gagatum. Moving on now to world history. The runner-up with a 95.7 for the year, so please stand, Elizabeth Rios Sanchez. Bathroom break, okay. And with an amazing 99.9% for the year, the winner of the World History Academic Achievement Award is Preston Carter. American history, my juniors. The runner-up was close. The runner-up was close. But the runner-up for American history with a 94.7 is Omar Gray. And the winner of the American History Academic Award with a 97.6 is Kenneth Miranda. Finally, the senior classes. During the first semester, American government was taught, and the runner-up earning a 98%, please stand, Stephen Hammond. And the winner, you've heard this girl's name mentioned before. And the winner with a 99% is Lali Rio Sanchez. For contemporary world issues, we have as runner-up, this is the class I'm teaching now, with a 98.3% is Donna Calendros. We have two winners, they tied, for the academic award for contemporary world issues with a 98.5%. Please come forward, William Ramos and Lali Rio Sanchez. And one last award. This award goes to the student I feel has improved the most in overall performance. I've watched this student grow into a fine young Christian lady, and her kindness is always evident in my classroom. She has also improved in her classwork substantially. The winner of the Most Improved Student Award in Social Studies is Kendall Schultz.
Okay, we have Spanish here. This certificate comes from IXL. It's a platform that we use, and they have been following as we work together with Spanish. We have junior. This certificate is awarded to Sophia Bond for outstanding for outstanding completion of 1,000 Spanish questions. All right, this certificate is awarded to Ben Setyak for outstanding completion of 1,000 Spanish questions. Yes. All right. This certificate is awarded to Bethany Sismer for excellence performance on 50 Spanish skills. Thank you. Thank you very much. This certificate is awarded to Andy Salazar for excellence performance on 75 Spanish skills. This certificate is awarded to Lamar Taylor for outstanding completion of 1,500 Spanish questions with IXL. All right, and our last one is for outstanding completion of 2,000 Spanish question with IXL to Matthew Lawrence.
So most of your homework at the end of the year, you either throw away or you never see again. But one of my classes that I teach, their homework is given out to everyone, and you will keep it probably for the next 50 years. That's a yearbook class. This year's been very interesting. We've had a very small yearbook class. First semester, we only had 4 in the class. That means all of them had to work extra hard to complete the yearbook that you'll be receiving shortly. Not today. Not today, you've got to wait. All right. So I would like to honor three students in particular who've been in the class the entire year. One of them, this is his 3rd year being in the class, in fact. For being in the class 3 years and for taking us to new heights, I'd like to honor Luke Gronek. Thank you. All right. Yes, he has offered the use of his airplane, his truck, all sorts of things in order to find creative ways of releasing the yearbook. It's been very cool. All right. Also for being with us the entire year and for thinking outside of the box and asking the most unique questions, Marlene Rodriguez. Your creativity is greatly valued. Thank you. And for your sense of humor, your smiles, and just eagerly learning anything that there is possible to learn and then putting it into practice, Kylie. Thank you. We were joined second semester by 2 more students who came in and helped us in a much needed way to finish through, and for taking excellent pictures, and for all of her technical expertise, Kyra. I want to thank you. And for tireless work, completing tons and tons of captions and paying attention to detail, Levon. Thank you for all of your hard work throughout this second semester. Yes. All right. And finally, to our editor, this is his 2nd year in yearbook, and he has both years gone above and beyond. This year, both years, he's designed our cover and done a lot of the graphic design inside. And so I'd like to honor Stevie. Thank you so much. You will see their paper certificates in your hands sometime in the near future. Definitely.
There's one other teacher that has awards, but she's not able to be with us today, and that is Mrs. Fingerson. And I know that you guys have a concert tomorrow, and she will present her awards there. So I'm going to do attendance awards now, and oh, some of you are moaning and groaning, you already know. So according to the handbook, perfect attendance is no unexcused absences or tardies, and no excused absences and tardies. Okay, that is perfect attendance. So nobody got that for an entire semester. However, there were several of you who got that for a quarter. Okay, so I am going to honor those who did get perfect attendance, no excused or unexcused absences or tardies. For second quarter, there are 5 of you. Jack Crary. Good job. Luke Crary. Preston Garrett. Renee Mendez. Sebastian Moran. Sophia Mora. And there are some from third quarter. Mr. Benjamin Sajak.
Thank you.
Levi Redden. Marlon Rodriguez. And the last one not only had a quarter of no unexcused or excused absences or tardies for 1 quarter, but they also had no unexcused absences or tardies for the whole entire year. And that's Bethany Ziesmer.
Okay, I think this is the last, not the least. As you know, there are several staff who are going for transition for this year, and so we would like to recognize them. I'm glad that the school is doing this because this is like when you go out there and you finish your profession, you will be a leader of yourself and you will become managers or head of your departments. And you know, I'd like to tell you that recognizing even just a small contribution from your employees or workers makes a lot of difference. Okay. First of all, we would like to call Miss Snyder. Miss Snyder have been here. She was in retirement before, and now she wants to go back to her retirement again. So we would like to thank her for her dedication here. She's been here since 2018 up to this year as administrative assistant and also doing some of the cleaning here at the building. We would like to present this to Ms. Snyder. I hope you will enjoy your retirement again. We would like to call the Dean Serna here. If you could come. I know. But we would like to present this plaque of appreciation to Mr. Dean Cho. So we'd like Mr. Serna to be a part of this. Hold on, Dean Cho. Please help me. I have an envelope for you. Miss Snyder, I have another one here for you. I forgot to give it to you. I'll make sure I'm giving you the right one. You can go with her Culver's. Okay, the next one is Mrs. Joella Xiao. Mrs. Xiao has been our nurse, and she's teaching also health subjects. She's been connected to Wisconsin Academy since 2017, and so we would like to appreciate her for that. Okay. Okay, and we would like to call Mr. Xiao here. Mr. Doug Xiao has been our maintenance director since 2016, and so we would like to recognize his contribution to the school together with his family. They are moving to Oklahoma also, so good luck.
So, we have among some of the people that are deserting us this year, and I didn't mind him going, but I do mind Blanche leaving. So, but if you could come on up. And we do have one person that's leaving us in the lurch by leaving us, and
I'm giving this to you, give it back to me. I would like before the last one, I would like to thank Mrs. Serna for doing this in preparation for all this plaque here. So Serna is there. Okay, this is the last one. This person may not be famous to you because he's not here in campus, but he's here on that building there, the conference office. And this plaque of appreciation will be given to Mr. Brian Stefan. He's back there. Brian is the secretary treasurer of the conference, and he decided to retire. He's been supporting the academy for 12 years, since 2011. And sometimes people that are not visible are not recognized. And but you can see if we talk about finances, Brian is a very good and strong supporter of Wisconsin Academy. So we would like to give this to you. We hope you enjoy your retirement.
Just want to take a quick opportunity to say thank you for all my time with Darley the last 6 years. It's been a wonderful experience and the hard work he's done. A little statistic you might be interested in that I heard at a meeting a couple of weeks ago. 30 years ago, there were 90 academies in the United States. Any guess how many are left now? 31. close, 31. And Wisconsin Academy is one of them. We are probably one of the smallest conferences that still have a boarding academy, and that's because of your staff, because of you students who have decided to come, your Wisconsin Academy. It's very important to our members in this conference and to this conference. Keep it in your prayers. Thank you for all you do to keep this academy here, and we hope to have it here till Jesus comes. Thank you.
We didn't have anybody to play it. We're gonna do it at the beginning. You guys didn't have it together. All right. No. That's we're not gonna try and do that a cappella. Okay. But no. If you guys actually want to, we can. But some people don't know it, and some people don't know how it goes. So, there are several of you that want to sing. Wisconsin Academy has a theme song, if you did not know. I don't know if I ever sang it when I was a student, maybe once. But in the recent years, we've sung it somewhat regularly. And so many of you know it. Those of you that don't, at the end, you yell WA in your class graduating year. Some of you may need to do some math to figure that one out. But you got some time to get that figured out. All right. So we will sing that together, and then when we are done, we'll go to lunch. All right. Lead us out. Traditions old and new, so cheer.